Good morning, everybody. Afternoon in Malta. Welcome back to 22 Panels and the Love and Rockets Book Club. Hi, Maria. Hi, Marisol. How are we all doing today?
Great,
Doing
thank
good.
you.
So, so this week, uh, we continue our in-between years, which will soon move into the Love and Rockets Volume 2 and extra Luba years. um,
Hmm.
with Luba issue 4 and then a Mario story from Measles number 1 and a Jaime story from Measles number 2.
And
So
there's a Mario story too. This was
is
number
there
two.
yeah, that's right. That's right. Mario in Measles number 2 as well, because we haven't had enough Mario lately. I
Yeah,
actually really enjoyed these Mario stories. So,
yeah,
um, yeah. So, how about it? Luba number 4.
yeah.
Yep.
Mm.
So this was a big one, wasn't it? This
It
Oh
story.
was,
yeah.
I think it was all one story.
Yes,
I did like
and
how they went through like as they're going through the events of the show. Like Doralisa's narrating for her mom what's going on, and towards the end you see that like they've just been watching the tape of what's going to air.
mm,
That I thought was cool.
yep, yeah. It was, and it's all about the release coming out as a lesbian on the show, and how is Luba gonna react, or how has she reacted? Um, I read it not that long ago, so I'm still kind of like, oh, maybe I need a second read. So you have to forgive me if I'm a little bit like, what's going on?
Whereas I read it a while ago and I'm having to remind myself. But yeah,
Oh,
Doralee coming out on the show, um, combined with finally reunited with Gato.
Hmm.
Um,
and Marisela, we haven't seen her for a while.
right.
Yeah.
There's a lot of little themes going through it. Like
We get
people
more
has a
insight onto
yeah,
Fritz and Sergio's relationship, don't we?
yeah.
And we also find out that Fritz has a bit of a gun fetish.
Yep.
And people has a little crush on Fritz. And Sergio has a thing for Guadalupe.
Hmm.
It's pretty complicated.
Yeah, yeah, there
And
might
the
be
weird part too,
What's that?
I think it's Doralice who mentions that Luba doesn't really yell anymore.
yeah.
Oh yeah, which is more disturbing than her, blowing up.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, when you're used to one thing and
Hmm.
suddenly you have something else, um, it can be disconcerting. So yeah, it was an interesting and like character building issue. Um,
Yeah.
and like having dad on the show telling the story. I mean, it's just it kind of goes all over the place in a good way.
Hmm.
Um, we got the two
Yeah,
mobsters. two mobsters talking about how
God,
bad Gatto actually was.
they're cops though, aren't they? Or they're
Are
corrupt
they?
cops.
Yeah,
I
Eh,
think
I
they're
thought they were
cops.
police, not
okay.
mobsters.
Yeah, yeah.
Sometimes there's a thin line.
Yes,
That's fair.
that's true. I love in
Um,
the opening splash page the little there's a little row of Lubas at every age at different like when she
Hmm.
was a little kid and teenager with
yeah,
pimples,
yeah.
and then she was
That's
fat
cute.
for a while. Yeah, I love she's
Mhm.
chubby and now she's sort of Luba. She's now I quite enjoyed
Mm.
looking at
Yes,
When
it's good.
though is oh why and this is why I hate it when they just call them the little ones. This is my
that.
favorite, and I can't remember her name right now. Arm.
Casimira.
Casimira.
When does Casimira stop getting called a little one and get named at the beginning? Also, I love that she's in a Charlie Brown t-shirt.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
And I had to look up The Little King by Otto Soglo because if that's her favorite comic, I had to go
Mhm.
look into it.
Oh, I love her favorite movie, Notorious, is one of my favorite Hitchcock movies too.
Yeah, yeah.
It's good. It's a fantastic movie with um, Cary
I also
Grant.
like the age. You ask her.
Yeah, yeah. Wait, well, you Oscar.
But we do get a little towards the end with when it's just like I think that one full page comic with just her and Guadalupe. Um, that Luba is like over 40 now.
Yes,
That's
that's
as
right.
far as we get
As
on
far as we
knowing her
know, yeah.
fully.
I like the Boots comic too. Boots is so much fun.
Mhm. Investigating on
Who's leaking information to
Mhm.
the press? Yeah. What else is there? Oh, the other bit was Luba in makeup, like Fritz and
Yeah.
Venus give her a makeover, and she looks quite young and pretty, and even Venus has a bit of makeup on. Um, and then but she sneers it all.
Yep.
She's
The
never
smeared
been a
makeup is
makeup.
great.
She's never been a girl that wears makeup. Because even when she was
No.
younger, you could see her blemishes on her face. It probably means that she didn't wear makeup.
And
Yep.
Maricela,
of course, Maricela and Ophelia still talk.
they keep in touch, which is nice. Where does Maricela work? She works at an office.
I
We don't
don't
know
know.
much about her life, do we? I
Not
don't.
right now. I feel like we're
No.
gonna get to know more at some point. I love my favorite panel is a Maricela
Mm.
panel because I
That
love the Shazam
yeah, yeah,
Yep.
yeah. Good for them, yeah.
after Doralice. I also
Close
love
out.
I also love the next panel where she's devastated talking to Gato, and he's just kind of like, "Yeah, she's our daughter."
Oh, you mean Camo?
Como, yeah. He looks like he's the voice of reason, which is hard to do given that like he's
He doesn't talk.
completely burned, but but
Yep.
he looks like he's to me anyway, it looks like he's like not getting angry with her as much as going like calm down.
Well,
She's still our
mm,
kid. Just love her.
Yeah. It's fine.
Right. Um,
It's interesting that Luba's having such a huge reaction to
yeah.
the news, and I guess, sorry.
I mean, I wonder if there's some, because like her first husband had the mobster guy also was around. He had his boy,
Hmm.
you
And they talk
know.
about this too, or mention it anyway.
Right. So like the biggest like culturally and like correct me if I'm out of line because obviously I'm the one that's nowhere near this culture. Um uh, there's enough heavy Catholicism in Mexico, Central America that
Oh, yeah.
that there's not. But Luba doesn't strike you as the heavily religious at any point. So like that part doesn't feel right. But then you remember like the environment that she spent her teen years in and the fact that like some of the gay people or bi people that she was around then were really terrible people. Uh,
Hmm.
Mm. Yeah, look at I think the religion, in many cases, religion uh, has a role to play in homophobia, but not always. Like
right.
it's
Oh,
just like
Yeah.
absolutely. And
sometimes I have found that people who are less religious are more homophobic.
right.
In
Well,
people
and
that I know, which is really weird.
Hmm.
Luba is also a hyper heterosexual, so like
Yeah.
Yeah,
there's probably a certain amount of just not getting it.
yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's always been the hardest part of Luba for me. Uh,
Mm.
is that somebody who overall is filled with her own faults and therefore and I don't even want to let me
Well, it's not like she was born yesterday and she
right
hasn't seen the world and been around all sorts of shit.
Hmm.
You kind of go, Jesus, after all that life experience, really, this is what kind of you
This is what
object
tripped you up.
to. Yeah, it's like, come on, man.
right
But people are. It's a pretty accurate description of some of the things that people are like. Like people are
Mm.
homophobic, and the people that you sometimes the people you expect to be less homophobic are more homophobic, and then you meet some
Yep.
religious people, and they're like, oh, hello, like, and you go, oh, what, you know,
right
and they're decent to you, and you
well
expect them to
because
be.
I mean religious people do also have like love thy neighbor.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, but
Some of them pay
there's some
attention to it.
some of them, yeah, and they're like, oh well, it's between you and God or whatever, and then,
Right.
and some people who are not religious, they're like, oh, yeah, or whatever, and you go,
They get into Darwinism
Mhm.
and you know
yeah, or
I mean,
it's just
yeah,
like a visceral
those
reaction,
are the
like they
ones that
go,
can be really scary to me, are the ones that just like get into like it has to be unnatural because you can't reproduce, blah blah blah. And it's like,
yeah,
Mhm.
yeah,
uh no, that's why not everybody is gay.
yeah.
Right.
Yeah, and then
but
you
the
have to
world is
start
more
kind of going.
interesting than that.
Yeah.
I just like this page here where you get everybody's different reactions to
Yeah,
finding out not that Doralice is gay, but that Luba knows now.
right,
Yeah.
right.
Oh boy.
And
I mean, most of them
everyone like
already knew.
Petra Fritz are just like, oh boy. And
Yeah.
Marisela is just cheering and happy.
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
No, most of them, I think, already knew
Oh yeah,
when
Mhm.
they
it
just
came
But
to,
even it's implied that Luba knew from who was
but
it?
Luba was the
Well,
one insisting. I mean, Luba still likes to pretend that she doesn't know with Maricela.
mm,
yeah.
yeah, see that's it is kind of weird.
You
Not
know,
not the healthiest thing in the world.
no,
Mm,
definitely not healthy at all. Um, but but factual, like Luba may know already, or certainly should. Um,
mm.
but
She's in
again, she's
denial.
been completely unwilling to accept it in her other child, who she literally
Yeah.
doesn't speak to because of it anymore. So, like, saying it out loud to Luba is um like the big deal. And I
Yeah.
mean, I think that's why um Maricela is just over the moon,
Yeah.
Yeah.
you
So
know.
she's like she has to confront it now.
It's also interesting the way the um the page starts and ends with Ophelia.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ophelia being the mother, the one that the kids find solace in
Right,
rather than Luba.
right.
She's the real mother figure in a way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the reason is she has complete unconditional love. She's just
Well, and also she's always been there.
yeah,
Um, I mean, I feel like Luba has near unconditional love, but she also never never totally grew up and accepted being a parent.
yeah, no, that's
Yeah.
right. She doesn't know how
Sure.
to show it. Whatever love she has,
Right.
she doesn't know how to show it. Uh, like the
Which,
I
I
think
way
mean,
that
that was is just like she got married and started having kids very young.
right.
mm,
I mean, and that was one of the things that I was about to say is I can relate um only because like I've been there, like
Mhm.
um trying to parent and raise children while at the same time grow up on your own. That
mm,
this is like it's a Herculean task.
mm-hmm, yeah,
And really both are Herculean tasks, which so like I mean, because like for so much of history, including when Luba was having kids, she wasn't actually out of the norm for where she was at in terms of how old she was having kids. Many of the other people her age were having kids at the same age. So like, yeah, this is where we should bring psychopharmacology in sometime.
Yeah, that's right.
Because there's just so many labels, so many layers to all of that.
Yeah, I just think Luba, her life experience has been different too. Like
Yeah,
she didn't stay in Palomar. She was in the city, and she had did all this stuff, drugs and all this stuff,
right,
and she sort of lived a very the high life for a while.
right,
And at the same time, her kids have kind of prevented her from, you know, they've been a good thing for her, but also they have been obstacles. But it's like she can't help it. She can't help. Uh,
I I had
yeah.
missed the newspaper that Boo was
She's
reading
missing.
Yeah,
It goes
that was funny.
with the lesbian.
lesbian gossip. Yeah, yeah.
I thought that was supposed to be like a tabloid that Boots was reading while on her mission to figure out who's slandering the show and people.
Right,
Yeah.
probably, but it's not all slander.
Nope.
No, it's just revealing things that should be private, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's that with Boots dancing in front of the computer? What the heck?
Well, because
Yeah,
she solved
that
the case.
She's
It's
on the
totally
case.
Boo.
that was cute.
Yeah,
That was honestly very cute. Like, oh,
yeah,
you did such a great job. Just gonna have a little dance celebration.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Dance
Her
party.
own little party.
Mm.
Because as I was reading through this and getting like into the pages where Boots talks about investigating, I was like, you know who it is? It's gotta be Gato.
I mean,
It's gotta be
yeah,
Gato.
this is why Boots was brought in to begin with.
Mm-hmm.
Gato
Because
can't
he's always
handle
hated.
Pico being more successful than him in any way, shape, or form.
No, he's
Mm.
always hated her success.
Right, right,
And he feels like it's something that he should have and not her.
right, right.
Yeah, I don't like Gato.
No, I don't understand how
Guadalupe.
Guadalupe fell for him,
Yeah, no, how did?
whatever it is that she has with him. I mean, she seems to actually care for him. So, I mean, that's like
Which
the
is
only thing that
weird.
speaks well of him.
Yeah.
But it's also really weird and a little creepy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think a lot creepy.
I
I
mean,
think it's a lot creepy.
yeah, yeah, yeah. But I mean, like equally so that Pipo has now hooked up with Guadalupe's old boyfriend.
Yeah. They're just very messy here.
And
yeah.
was it this issue or was it last issue that they were it was last issue that the boyfriends were comparing themselves to each other in the
Very
bathroom.
penises.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Literally a dick measuring contest.
And really on one level, Guadalupe has Gato because she equates him with Sergio, who has Fritz, and like, yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
soap opera, total soap opera.
Total telenovela.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
What
But
chaos?
brilliantly well done.
Oh, yeah, it's got more
Yes.
depth than your regular than your
Well, I've always had a theory on soap operas, which is that like if you had the energy to, and probably why they appeal to so many people, um, is that like they're never going to be good on a regular basis because when you're putting out what 200 episodes a year, just nobody can write at that pace. Nobody
no,
can write at a high level at that pace.
quality, keeping the quality
But
of the right.
Yeah.
but
But
when you have to write at that pace and you get that much practice and you can do that much with one set of characters and get to know them, etc., I would be willing to bet that there are like 5 to 10 issue runs all over the place, or 5 to 10 episode runs all over the place that are among the best writing you'll ever see. It's just that most of us will never wade through the drag. They're like superhero comics. There are some
Yeah.
really great superhero comics, and most of them are average.
Yeah.
And it used to be most of them were bad with some really great ones, but there are enough different people who love writing and drawing superheroes now, they can maintain a higher baseline. Whereas I don't think there's
fresh.
ever been a and they're just so much cheaper to make than a TV show. And Hollywood has never been known for paying writers. They don't seem to realize that
Yep.
they're
Important.
um they are, but they don't seem to realize that. So how about some Mario?
Yeah.
Space on the Loose from Measles #1. I really
I
enjoy.
love that. Yeah,
This
me
might
too.
be my favorite Mario story that we've read so far. I love this kid
Yeah.
helmet and his ray gun.
And it's, if it's
So
seen
cute.
with Jaime's kids' stories,
Right.
even the clothing, he's
Yeah.
wearing an outfit that would be
Yeah.
a Jaime kids' story outfit, But
Getting
yeah,
lucky and getting his back caught
his,
on the side so that he didn't like
he
die
didn't
when he
fall to
jumped
his
off.
death. Yeah.
But then I
Oh,
also love the finishing with the shot a hole in the wall.
yeah. So a bit of magic realism there where, it wasn't real, but then it was real.
Right. Right.
Like how we had Rocky and Fumble
Yeah.
for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah. This has got a very Rocky and Fumble feel from
Yeah.
Mario.
That's the feeling I got when I was reading it.
Yeah.
And then it made me miss Rocky and Fumble.
I do. I miss Rocky and Fumble. I also
Yeah,
wonder if Mario realized that one of his greatest weaknesses is his faces. And that's why he put his protagonist in. I mean,
helmet.
In a helmet.
because if you look at it, even most of the characters that we see the back of the old man, silhouettes of these guys back here, arm up in the way there, even among the people that he does draw faces of in this one, it's way less face
oriented.
Andy puts his character.
Mhm.
So I wonder if part of why this is Mario's best comic to date is he found his strengths and weaknesses
Yeah,
and worked to his strengths.
Possibly.
maybe. But to me, what stands out from it is that it's really nicely designed. It's very clean. It's not as cluttered
Yeah. Yeah.
as your regular Mario fare. Like he always goes into too much detail. This is very
Right.
sparse, very
Right.
clean,
Yeah, this
very clean
though much
backgrounds.
more like like it felt simple, but in a good way.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like every panel was getting to the point, and then that's all it needed.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
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 So I think that's why it makes it really like if Jaime had done it, it would be even simpler. Like especially that last
Yes.
panel, for example. Um, did he really need that plant on the wall?
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Maybe
and did he need
it
the
would have.
stripes on the like the panel above it? Did he really need the striped shirt?
Uh, they
Kind
just
of.
hinted. No, but
Right.
I'm talking about the design of the panel.
Yeah.
It's the round shape, the hole. It obscures the edge of the hole kind of.
Yeah.
Uh, but it's pretty simple. It's a nicely designed one for Mario.
Very
I think
nicely.
that's what we makes it quite nice.
And then La Blanca from Jaime in Measles #2.
Yay. This reminds me of the stories. We used to have a lady who used to tell us, we used to always hassle, kind of go up to her, and she was a friend, I don't know, a relative of some kind, and she would
Mhm.
love to tell us stories, ghost stories. As kids used to always be like, tell us a ghost story, and it'll be like this, legends and things that supposedly happened in real life, because she came from the countryside, and she'd be like, well, there was this woman, her. And I love this kind of story, ghost story.
Yeah, this is such a tight 2 pages.
Mm,
I mean, he
yeah,
tells
really nice.
so much in 2 pages. I mean, it's wordier than your average
Yeah,
Jaime
I mean,
story, but you don't actually need to read it either to get most of it.
Mhm.
Um, and because it's set up as the story being told,
mm,
it's not too wordy. I mean, it's like, yeah, it's
It's got the exposition, but still, it's very concise.
right. Well, and even to the extent that it's describing panels, it's also giving you the feel of being told a ghost story. So
Mm-hmm.
it's one of the few examples of that being okay.
mm.
Yeah.
I mean, it's very conversational. Back in the 30s in the town of Isleta, Texas, stood an old adobe house built along the railroad tracks. For many years, strange things happened in and around the house.
There used to be a comic book called Old uh All Legends of Colonial Times, and it was a Mexican
Okay.
comic book, and it was it came it was all done in sepia ink, and it
Okay.
was
Oh
all
wow.
about, yeah, it was all about old Mexico City, and it was really cool because it was like this presenter, like Boris Karloff presents kind of thing. And he would go in the street that is now known as Avenue of blah blah blah. There used to be a mansion. No nobleman, used to live there, and then it'd be like a ghost story, a really creepy ghost story. But it was told,
Yeah.
you know, um, and it would be like, the nobleman murdered his wife, and then she comes back to him. And to this day, and then
Right.
she can be seen wandering around whatever. And I used to love these comics, and you could probably, yeah, you could probably find them online. Examples of them. And the weirdest thing was it was all in sepia
Yeah.
tone. Yeah.
Yeah, that seems like
I wonder if
a fun
Jaime
little
knew
book.
those comics.
Mhm.
Because,
I do
Maybe.
love the tip of the hat to mom for a
yes,
great tale.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's great.
Mhm.
Your parents and their ghost stories.
Yep. This little fire story.
Now we've got more
More traditional Mario.
more traditional Mario.
I full of the really busy. Mind you, it's still,
Yep.
you can see that he has evolved a lot over the years. Like I love that panel with the woman is hitting the bell. I think that's a great panel. But it's busy, but it's very readable.
Right.
Yeah.
I quite enjoyed that story. But yeah, that's more our usual Mario fare, like super dense.
And it's another story like
The
I mean,
legend.
yeah, so it's a
Mhm.
legend like the Jaime one. So
Yeah,
like they both
interesting one.
contributed once upon a time.
Yeah.
Hi, or Mario, literally. Once a time upon a time in the small village of Sir M on the
Yeah, I
P.
wonder why he needed to redact the name of the village.
Yeah.
Like
Well,
Montmartre
particularly
sur
the P
Mer
coast. Can the P
in
coast be
the
the Pacific?
well, no, it's in
That's what
France,
I thought.
obviously. No,
Oh.
no, it's in France. It would be in
Oh,
France on the
yes. Which
on the what coast? I don't know. The Sardinian coast, the
now I'm really
Corsican coast.
confused.
Yeah, no, it's definitely French or Belgium because it's it would be like mm, Montmartre sur Mer or something like that in the Parisian coast. But
Well, I
why?
mean, you
I
do
don't know why
have
it's redacted.
you do have the demons that look like dinosaurs. So I mean,
Yeah.
Hmm.
that could put it in a lot of places. Everybody knows the dinosaur demons are all over.
Who knows? Well, dragons maybe are they dragons? Dragons are like
It
dinosaurs.
just calls them demons.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Look like weird goat dinosaur things.
With wings, so they're kind of drag. Yeah. Well, no, not all of them have wings. One of them has
Yeah.
wings, and
Yeah, they are like demons, I guess.
hmm,
Little
well,
dragon
lizard
goat
demon.
dinosaur.
I wouldn't call them dinosaurs either.
Uh,
Call them dragons.
Very strange creatures.
Yeah, wish you could have Mario on the show and ask him, what the heck was that?
Yeah.
Mario,
Do you
what
want to
was the name of
elaborate
the
there, buddy?
village?
What are we supposed to be
The
looking at
name of the
here?
village. Yeah, it's in France. It's definitely in Europe.
Mhm. Like, where are we, please? I need
Yeah.
to know.
Yeah, you can see that because that kind of has a very Notre Dame-ish kind of look.
Yeah.
yeah.
That
And I was wondering with like those
church.
those demons too, like maybe that's part of like a very like regional like
Oh,
folklore monster.
yeah, totally.
It was real cool though.
So Let's talk panels
Yes.
so Maria
Yes.
can get work done.
Yeah. Well, my favorite. Oh, yeah. Jaime's panels. Beautiful. I love that one of the guy in the lamp and like listening to the knocks on the wall. Like you can see a little tap 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 tap, and he's gotten up. I got this beautiful storytelling there. So that's my favorite Jaime panel.
Okay.
Great, beautiful design. Um,
Mm.
I like the bell ringing one in the Mario show, the Mario story.
Oh, you're gonna go with a panel from this Mario story.
Yeah, funnily enough, I yeah, I
So
think
the
you can see
middle
a lot
panel
of
here.
yeah, I think that's great. I love the line work on the face and the fact that you can see that it's getting hit and it's reacting to being hit and screaming and that's pretty cool.
Mhm.
Oh, do I need a Beto panel?
We will,
But maybe
why
not
don't
not now.
what yeah, why don't we
Yeah.
Let's
uh
wait for
yeah, let's finish with a book at a time,
what
just to make it easier for us to look at stuff. You're just
yeah, yeah.
rich. You're ready to go to work. I'm gonna take, and I didn't talk about it when we were looking at it. I really like the ghost panel
Yeah,
in
yeah.
Jaime's
Yes.
story. Um, like the drawing of the translucent.
Yeah, transparent.
Yeah,
That's my
Uh,
favorite.
yeah.
So if you
Um,
just have the outline of this person
hey,
and completely transparent,
so that's
I
your
thought that was
favorite
super
too?
cool.
that's a great
Yep.
yeah, great way to depict a transparent um
Yeah,
being
Mm.
in comics
yeah.
in black and white without any tricks or color, no need a colorist or anything, just absolute
Just
skill.
lines.
So pretty cool. Yeah. Just lines, that's right.
Then for me, oh, it's
I
actually
know.
tough. There's so many good panels in this first Mario story, but I
Yeah.
think I'm gonna go with, and I'm gonna go with two that aren't quite sequential, but I love the way they work together. I'm gonna go with him blasting the wall and then waking up from sleep and seeing the hole.
In the blasted wall.
Right. The
Yes.
right side of the page just works for me a lot.
That's a good one. I have to say my favorite Mario page is the one where he's stuck on the water tower.
Yeah, that's a great
That's
panel.
He just looks so dejected and sad.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Getting, I mean, I expect that level of body language acting from Jaime, but to
Hmm.
see it from Mario
It's so
is
good to see.
impressive. And for that matter, the desperation on Dad.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, and I love that, that he's left all these empty negative space on the left.
Right,
Like
right,
the panel, the solid part is all together on one side of the panel, and the rest there's not even a border on it. I mean, it's pretty cool.
right,
I
right.
would have probably made that panel with the words. I would have just separated it from the top panel so it was floating there. But I don't know, maybe there was a reason why he did that.
Yeah,
Because
I don't know why it needs the box. I think I would have just had the words.
Yeah, maybe no, because the words, if well, it depends. Like, oh no, oh
Like
yeah, she,
in the panel before it, there's not a text. I mean, both of the other panels, there's not
yes,
a
but
text
they're
box.
yeah, but they're almost like he's thinking at the time, whereas this one's more the narrator from
Section.
as an adult, reflecting, whereas the top two are more like what was
Like
she
immediate
thinking,
thoughts.
immediate thoughts at
Yeah.
the time, even though it's all a flashback, like it's not happening, in present time, but there are two different types of
I
communication.
guess that I
I
guess
don't
that
mind the
makes
box
sense.
around it, but
Yeah.
if it was just I feel like I should just drag it off the top panel and just leave a
Yeah.
little,
Yeah.
you know.
No, that makes sense too.
Mm,
Have it actually be a box rather than jammed up against the panel above it.
Yep.
yeah,
So,
but
Yeah,
that is a great panel.
I love
all
it.
right. Beto.
Yes.
So
So many good panels in Beto.
I love that.
Oh yeah. Let's see, it's a good one.
I think I like that panel there with Luba giving Guadalupe a bath. I thought that was very tender
It was a sweet
and
moment.
it's simple and wordless. It was quite nice. We lost it. Oh yeah, there it is. Yeah, yeah. That's really lovely. I thought that was nice. Yeah. I remember stopping and looking at that and thinking, oh, that's nice. She's giving her a bath. She's, you know,
Mhm.
she doesn't even
Well, and
have her
it's
hammer in her hand.
yeah, it's kind of
Yeah.
a throwback too, because like
To her job that she used to do in
right,
Paloma. Yeah.
right.
But this is a love moment, like she doesn't do that anymore, but she does it for
Yeah.
Guadalupe time. So it's nice. The way my mother used to cut my hair, even though she stopped being a hairdresser, she had retired, but she used to cut my hair for years after she retired. And there was something lovely about it.
Yeah. It's very sweet moments.
Mm.
Still
I think
gotta go
mine are gonna.
Shazam.
Yeah. The Shazam was a great one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I gotta go Shazam.
yeah, it's cool.
But I said this little vindication moment.
Right. Well, and I love the random guy in the background going, "What?"
What's
Yeah.
going on? Silent.
What's going on? Why are we celebrating?
Yeah.
Is that a personal call?
Yeah. Mm.
At work? Oh, the audacity.
Totally.
Scandalous. I think I actually have 3 for this one.
Okay.
Go on.
The first 2, I don't see the page number. I think that's a 3, where Ophelia is saying, "Please have a seat, senor. It looks like Senora Luba's got other work to do." And Luba's just there holding a cigarette and just kind of like shrugging at her.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I like the annoyed look on Ophelia's face, and Luba's like, "What?
Yeah.
What do you want from
Well,
me?"
I'm having a cigarette. Got
Yeah,
other work to do. Yeah, she does have this annoyed look. Oh man.
I thought that was real good. And then also just the little boots dance.
Oh yeah,
Boots dancing.
yeah.
That's just super cute. I love that.
Mm.
I'm glad one of us chose that because it's just well,
It's
particularly because she
delightful.
changed her clothes to do it too.
Yeah, yeah. And she's like, yeah.
Let me put
You
on
know,
my
dancing,
clothes and do a
you
little
gotta,
dance.
you gotta look the part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
More
just a cute
fun.
panel.
More fun.
Yay.
So I haven't looked at the next measles to figure out which ones we need to read or how many. But Luba number 5 and at least an issue of measles. As many issues of measles as we need to get to a Jaime comic.
Yes.
And skip ones that don't have Jaime or skip the non-Jaime. I mean, some of them are good, but they don't fit our theme.
Yeah, no, they don't.
Yeah.
And
Sorry.
at least the 2 Venus stories that have been in the measles that we've looked at so far,
But they were
uh,
repeats, weren't they?
we read them earlier before we managed to acquire new love.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah, so yeah, another one in the books, and look at that, Maria! I got you out in 53 minutes.
Fantastic. Thank you.
So so you get to get
Record
back to
time.
work.
Yeah.
Get to get back to work. For Maria and Marisol, this has been the Love and Rockets Book Club on 22 panels, and we will see you after the next page.
Hey guys, this is Tyler from 22 Panels. I'm here to tell you all about our Patreon. If you enjoy this show, please consider donating to our Patreon to keep this show going. We have many different tiers, all different levels to help you decide what's right for you. Okay, so get on out there to patreon.com/22 Panels Podcast.